Raskey, and I have about 600 hours. I currently hold my commercial single-engine land and sea ratings with an instrument add-on. My background in aviation began when I was young. My father flew F-16s for the Air Force, so I always grew up around aviation. I knew it, but I didn't actually embrace it until after I graduated from college, which is when I decided to give aviation a shot. I got my license in a DA-40. I got into aerobatics and tail wheels and just everything that aviation has to offer, flying antiques, vintage airplanes like Stearman, and kind of just got sucked into the world, and I haven't looked back since. So I own a Piper Cherokee Six 260, and we also have this Aztec right here, which I'm going to be doing my multi-training in. I fly now because it's such a rush for me. The challenge of becoming better each and every flight is what really has me addicted to this love and passion of aviation. I've been in the Air National Guard for about 9 years, so being an enlisted member, I knew that I wanted to continue a career in the Air Force, but I wanted to do it as an officer flying for the greatest force in our military. Fortunately, I was picked up to fly the F-35 for Montgomery, Alabama, and so becoming a fighter pilot and doing that full time, as well as continuing to inspire the youth to pick up aviation and to push themselves past their limits is kind of what I'm focusing on in my aviation career. Currently, I'm based out of Daytona Beach Airport. I was previously based in Utah at Spanish Fork. When I started my aviation journey, I decided to document it through social media, and I could have never fathomed what it would have become, which I'm wearing right now is my Be Kind sweatshirt. It's a brand that I created where I want to raise money and inspire people to push themselves past their limits and to achieve what they thought is impossible. So other than flying, I also do scholarships. I do a lot of aviation content. I want to make aviation accessible and fun for everybody. So I started using SiriusXM about 3 years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's been life-changing. I use SiriusXM Aviation weather because as a pilot, it gives me an added confidence in the kind of weather that I'm going to be flying into on long cross countries. With my Six, I've done many really long cross countries, as in from Florida to Utah and back multiple times, up to Oshkosh, back down. And so having a weather system like SiriusXM that I can rely on gives me a lot of confidence as a pilot. The SiriusXM weather features that I use the most are probably the METARs, as well as the winds aloft. I love being able to see the wind directions, how strong the winds are at a touch of a button. I also love being able to look at TFRs. I do use ADSB weather info. I think having as much resources as you can available to you just makes you safer in the air. I absolutely do listen to SiriusXM radio. It has been a lifesaver on all those really, really long cross countries. One of my best memories of using SiriusXM weather was when I flew with my co-pilot Nick from Florida up to Oshkosh. We encountered a lot of sketchy weather, but we were able to safely evade it by the use of using SiriusXM weather.